Hello, I'm Renee and I'm here with Cemetary Mary. We're back! So, we followed Croven down the sidewalk as we headed somewhere. Suddenly he wants to spend time with me again, even though other times it's like he can't wait to get as far away from me as possible. Odd. Still, though, I would appreciate the time he wanted to spend with me when he did. Yeah. Well, he's a cutie. We get walking together. I kinda just let him lead, followed him wherever it was he was going. I didn't even think to ask until we had been walking for about a block or two already. Hey, where are we going actually? Or are we just wandering? Huh? Oh, no. I figured we could go to the arcade together. Ever since I was there the other day, I've been itching to go back. It's not like I can play the fighting games alone. I mean, I can, but it's not as fun. The arcade? I felt so excited. I couldn't remember the last time I went to the arcade. Or any arcade for that matter. I wonder if it still looked the same as it does in my head. I wonder if they still had the crane machine. Probably do. Those things are popular and very well paying. Fuck, I did not read that one. Oh no, history. Well, those questions would be answered shortly. The automatic doors in front of the family brick building began to open up. The bright light from outside leaked into the dark interior of the building. The arcade. Oh, it was just like I remembered it, except cleaner and with a new carpet. And I was taller now. Oh goodness, I haven't been to the arcade in so long. Really? My friends and I are here all the time. Honestly, I kind of wonder why we haven't been kicked out by now. Don't tell anyone, but I cheated at ski pole last time I was here. If we can do that today and rack in some tickets, then we can finally get that lava lamp from the prize booth. But only if they still have it in blue color. This is so exciting. What should we play first? I don't know. Why don't we look around and see? Yeah, sure, let's look around. Croven and I sought out a game to play. We tried to look for ones we could play together since we were both here. It was a bit challenging finding that was free though. I guess everyone else had the same idea we did to come here today. Say, last time you were here, that's when you met that person, right? Vasilis, right? I think? Yeah, what about them? I mean, how are they? You haven't talked about them since Planet Dollars. I noticed Croven's face go a little red. Oh, are you still seeing them? None of your business, Croven said as he avoided eye contact with me. Although I was a bit snappy, I could tell he didn't mean it maliciously. Eventually, a fighting game opened up, just like he was hoping for. So we made our way over to begin playing. I'm not all that good at fighting games, or video games in general, but I have fun playing them regardless. That's nice. As we selected our characters, Croven said he wouldn't go easy on me. So I had to make sure I gave it my all. Fuck, I hope I don't have to play. Water break. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? I think so, maybe. Well, you better be. What should I do? Punch, punch, kick, punch, block. Not bad. But I'm better. Block, kick, jump, kick, punch. Jump, punch, kick, punch. Are you sure you haven't been in here in a while? Yeah? I don't know. I feel like you're lying to make me let my guard down. Kick, punch, block, charge. I like the above one. Haha! The Scarecrow strikes again. Scarecrow? That's me. Since when did you start calling yourself that? Not important, don't worry about it. It was good playing against you, though. You'll do better next time. I don't particularly care that I lost. I don't even know if I can do better than that. Croven and I played a few more games after that. Some fighting games, 1 or 2 racing ones, all the kinds of play you can play. Games you can play with 2 players. Those kinds of games don't really give out tickets, though, so it looked as we were getting that level up today. Playing all these games was really fun, but I could see it was starting to tire Croven out. I'm glad. You should be tired. I mean, like, it's good to tire yourself out every once in a while. We were starting to head out when I spotted it. I tugged on Croven's sleeve, to which he turned and looked at it. He groaned. Really? The crane machine? You know, they're just scams for your money, right? The toys in there are so cheap anyways, and you don't you have enough? I'm giving him puppy eyes. Alright, fine, I'll try it. Just keep in mind that I'm rusty, okay? Crow and I walked up to the crane machine. He reached into his pocket for his wallet as I pressed my face into the glass in excitement. If there's one problem I definitely have, aside from all the others, is that I love plushies too much. I always collect them, even though they usually just sit all pretty in my room. There's just something about how soft and comforting they are. Back when we were kids, Croven and I would come to this arcade whenever he was in town. I always tried to win things from the crane machine, but I could never do it. Dad would always try to, but he was like me and never could get it quite right. But Croven seemed to have a gift when it came to this stuff. It wasn't all the time, but more often than not he was able to win things, and he would always give them to me. Most of the time anyways. Alright, here we go. I heard him say as the claw lowered into the pit of toys and stuffed animals. I couldn't quite see what it was grasping, but it got something. When it raised itself up, it was a box! One of the mystery boxes holding a mystery prize inside. I'd never seen Croven win one of those before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone win one of these before. The box slid down to the prize chute and I took it out. I dug into the tightly sealed tape with my fingernails and grabbed the flaps of the cardboard box. As I took out the prize, it was a book. Despite it having just come out of the machine, the book itself looked a little old and worn. The cover read, "How to Talk to Ghosts." See, Mary, I told you all these machines are scams. We are very happy about seeing that book. God, look at her eyes. She's so happy. Who wants to win a book? What do you mean? It's perfect. I love it. Thank you for letting me have it. Psh, it's nothing. I mean, as long as you're happy with it, I guess. It's fine. Groven and I left the arcade after that, but I had quite the pep in my step. I'm sure I was so happy with my new prize. And to be spending time with him again. It was actually a bit late in the day by the time we got out, so we grabbed something quick to bring back home for dinner. It was nice to be riding the bus back with Groven this time. It made the ride and walk back to the cabin feel much less lonely, and much less scary. After retiring to our rooms that night, I put the book on a bedside table to remember to read it later. When I got all ready for bed and pulled my phone out, knowing I wouldn't be able to rest until this thing was taken care of. This is not a good idea. Hey, are you still there? Hello? I'm here. What can I help you with? I mean, I think you already know the answer to that. Right. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you in that regard. Are they still alright, at least? They are. Yet I never hear from them. Why is that? It's safer that way. I promise you. Why'd you even message me in the first place? I thought it would help you feel better. But if you truly want me to stop, I can do that. No, don't. Then I won't stop replying to you. But for now, I'll have to. Good night, Mary. I woke up the next morning pretty early. Earlier than usual. But I didn't feel tired. In fact, I actually felt pretty good. Yesterday was just a bit better day than usual. I'm glad it happened. I tried to be quiet as I walked past Groven's door that morning. I suddenly left it open a crack, so I peeked inside. He was sleeping still, drooling on his pillow, an arm hanging over the side. He looked absolutely silly. But it was nice to see him getting some rest for once, instead of just racing out of the house before dawn. Seeing as he was still home, I thought it would be nice if I made breakfast for the two of us. I went downstairs and into the kitchen and started preparing some stuff with what we had. A while later I heard Groven coming down the stairs from the thump of his steps, but he still alerted me by asking, "Hey, are you cooking something down here?" "Come into the kitchen. I just finished making pancakes." "What kind?" "What other kind? Chocolate chip, duh." "Ah, you're right. It was foolish of me to ask." It quite was. Groven took his usual chair in the kitchen as I set out plates for us. "Do you want milk or water?" "Milk, of course." "What kind of stupid asshole do you take me for?" Groven seemed preoccupied with his phone, but I was in too nice of a mood to care about that. I gave us both milk glasses and put some chocolate syrup on the table just in case. 'Cause, you know, you can never have too much. "Groven, are you doing anything today?" "Why?" "I just had a lot of fun yesterday. I don't know. I thought maybe we could do something again today. If you wanted to." "Oh, you want to?" I hadn't really been planning on it." "Oh, I mean, it's okay if you're busy and all." "Well, I mean, there's some things I need to take care of first, but will you be free later tonight?" "Huh? I mean, yeah, I guess. I really don't hang out with anyone besides you anyways." "Alright, 'cause the gang and I was thinking heading to this club tonight." "The gang? You know, me and my buds." "Oh, I've heard you talk about them, but I never met them before." "See, perfect then. You can come to the club with us, meet them, and we can let loose over a few drinks. It's all good." I don't drink, but I don't terribly mind going to the club with Groven. So she's not like 10. Got it. Okay, she's an adult. You feel like a 10-year-old. Sorry. I never had Sorry, I need to get the laughs out because I thought she was 10 or something. Lord. I've never really been to the club before, and even though I'm sure I'm not really the kind of crowd they expect to see there, I was always curious to see what one was like, so I look forward to it. I tried to keep myself busy throughout the day. I cleaned the cabin a bit, as it was getting a bit out of shape, and tried to start a grocery list since I was sure we would have to go on a run soon. Despite how I thought I might feel, I was excited actually. I've never met these friends of Groven, but I know he's known them for a while. At least since he's been living closer to Blackwood, but maybe even earlier. There's been times where Groven would rush out of the house during dinner just to go meet them. Or at least I assumed it was them. He's always been hanging out with them as far as I know, despite how much time he seemed to spend with them. I've never met them, or even seeing what they look like before. I always hear good things about them from him, though. That's nice. It's nice that he has friends. At least he has more friends than you do. And that's not even me being mean. It's just you should have friends. Everyone should have at least a one friend. So, at the very least, I trust that they're nice people. I hope they like me. I kept up with Croven throughout the day. Oh god, I would be terrified of that too. That my friend's friend don't like me. And cousin, you know? I had to ride a bus to town without him this time, but that was okay. The hard part was following his directions. This club seemed to be an awful lot of work to get to, but eventually I was able to find it after I realized it was sunken into the sidewalk. Oh! There was a staircase leading down to the entryway, and I heard Croven yell. Ah, there she is! As I cascaded down them, I finally met the people I've heard so much about. Cool. They look cool. Here she is! Gal of the hour. I've heard nice things about you, was all I could mutter out. They appeared more rough than I was expecting. I mean, I knew that was the kind of a look and crowd Croven liked to hang around, but maybe I wasn't ready to meet them as I thought. Alright, check them out. Fellas, this is Mary. Mary, these are the fellas. My dude over here is Theodore. My other gal over there is Sapara. Yo. Aw, she's kinda cute, Croven. In a scary kind of way. Yeah. Creepy cute, as they say. I like her eyes. They're just screaming, hey, looky, I got a demon inside me. I like her horns too, she really sells the look. Yeah. Crowen's friends. I wasn't sure how I feel about their compliments, or how they were looking at me, as if they were eyeing me down, and stood off mostly to Crowen's other side. I wish they stopped looking at me like that. I really wasn't sure what to say. Alright, what are you waiting for then? Let's get in there. I peered around Croven and his pals. There was a bouncer in front of the door. He seemed like a giant compared to us. I could also see he was kind of glaring at us. I whispered over to Croven, Is that guy gonna let us in? Huh? Oh no, definitely not. It's cool though. I'm gonna be the distraction, and you guys run in and I'll find my own way in. Huh? We've done this plenty of times before, so don't worry about it. I promise it's gonna be okay. If you say so. I mean, you seem to know your way around this better than I do. That atta girl. It's easy, you don't even have to do anything except go with the flow. I watched Croven walk right up to the bouncer and promptly kicked his... oh dear. So and then zipped right past us and the bouncer charging down his path, missing the rest of us by a hair. Before I could even call out to me, I felt a tug on my arm as Theodore and Sapara pulled me to the door. Come on, dumbass. This is our opening. And I was brought inside without any more protest. I forgot how loud clubs are supposed to be. Oh gosh, it must be very loud. I mean, I've never been in one before. And I have expected them to be loud, of course, but I didn't like the way music felt as it pumped through my ears. It made my bones shake. It was pretty dark, but there were also plenty of colorful strobing lights about. There was a large dance floor and a DJ booth and a bar off to the side, and plenty of people milling about. You've only been here for a few minutes, but I could already feel how humid the atmosphere was. And there's no doubt it would only start feeling more apparent as the night went on. God, my leg just went numb. That's lovely. Oh. I looked around us. Crowan wasn't anywhere, and I was stuck here with his friends. They were talking to each other, but I couldn't hear any of what they were saying over the booming music. Oh no, they are the worst, apparently. Oh no, you got a demon inside of you. God. What sort of a compliment was that? They seemed to hear each other just fine, though. Eventually, they started walking somewhere. I trailed close behind them, not wanting to lose them in a crowd of people. They sat down at a table, and I awkwardly squeezed in next to them. To my surprise, Theodore took out a cigarette and a lighter. I wasn't sure if he was allowed to smoke in here, but I felt too intimidated to question it, especially to someone I didn't know. I was also starting to worry about Crowan. He still wasn't here yet. I considered taking out my phone and calling him just to be safe, but before I knew it, he was heading to our table. He even had a drink in hand. I was astonished as he sat down next to us, as if nothing had happened. Jeez, can you believe these assholes? Oh, I can believe it. Especially when it comes to you. Oh, shut up. I don't understand why it's always gotta be like this. Giving them money. I'm giving them money after all. Shouldn't that be enough of them? How'd you get back here anyways? Nah, don't worry about it, Mars. I got it all under control. He says that. I say, cause it's true, you freaking dick. So, what were we talking about over here? Nothing. We were just waiting for you to show up. Aw, waiting on little old me. That's so sweet. So sweet I could puke. Oh, again? Shut the fuck up, dickwad. Crowan and his friends laughed among each other. Anyone could see how close they were with just a quick glance at them right now. They seemed to make him happy. Happier than I had seen him in a while. I liked seeing Crowan interact with them, seeing how well they got along. But that just made me feel even more of an outsider, sitting amongst them all. So, Mary, was it? Theodore took a long drag of his cigarette, then blew it in my face. I tried to keep a polite demeanor as he did so. What do you do? Huh? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. It's an easy question, ain't it? What do you do? What do I do? What's your job, sweetheart? Oh, I'm not currently working, but it's just been a bit of a difficult time right now. Luckily, I've been able to stay with Crowan while I try to sort things out. He's been very generous, letting me stay. Oh, Crowan's letting you have it easier. You mooch off him, man. You're playing things smart if you are. What's he bought for you, huh? If it's jacuzzi, gonna try it. Hey, knock it off. Oh no, it's not like that. Unless it is. Does Crowan think I'm mooching off him? You would say that, huh? I'm not following. Don't worry about it. Zab's just a fucking idiot. Yeah, says you. Point proven. Anyway, so Mary, where'd you get those eyes? My parents gave them to me. Oh, jeez, must have been a disappointing present. If my mama gave me eyes like a dead fish, I would have been bawling. I hope they get their receipt. Oh my god, you're so fucking rude. Fuck off. She's just joshing you, don't take it too seriously. Yeah, just having a bit of fun. You know, if you don't know a person, maybe don't make that kind of jokes yet. When, you know, the other person has no idea when you're joking or not. I think Mary is too nice of a name for her, though. Nice? Nice like soft. It's too soft. Like a pansy. She's gonna be hanging out with us. She needs a cool name. Should we call her Mars too then? Buzz off, only I'm allowed to call her that. Oh, I know. We can call her Scary Mary. Scary Mary? Well, hold on now. It's pretty fitting, I think. You think I'm scary? Oh, definitely. Like, I'm scared when I go to sleep tonight you'll be standing at the foot of my mattress and you'll say something like, "Leave our weak remains." I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. You can? She ever do that to you, Croven? Nah, I'm just joking. Mary's too soft. She's like a marshmallow. Well, you know what we do with marshmallows, right? I felt weird. Everything felt like just too much. Like there wasn't enough room for everything that was happening. The lights, the music, the people, Croven's friends. It was all too much for me. I need to... Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, that's it. She's like Bloody Mary, sneaking into the bathroom to take her next victim through the mirror. Be easy, won't ya? The lights in the bathroom ain't that good. You'll scare the shit out of someone looking like that. What? Why am I looking weird? I got up from the table and squared my way through the crowd, looking for the ladies' room. I'd begun to regret coming here. Even if it weren't for the way his friends were talking, I wasn't a fan of this atmosphere. It was all so loud and so bright. I never liked this kind of stuff. Why did I come here again? I went to the bathroom, only to realize how sweaty I was. I felt gross. I went over to one of the sinks, rinsed my hands and face with some cold water. Croven never told me his friends were like that. When he used to describe them to me, they always seemed so much nicer through his words. Although I should I have expected any different? I always knew these were the kind of people Croven liked to hang out with. You don't look creepy. I don't know why. Croven's such a nice person. Even he hasn't been the nicest lately. Still, Croven's been moody. It doesn't mean it. Just because he's been cranky lately doesn't mean he means to hurt my feelings. I know that he doesn't try to, but these people... I just met them and yet the way they talk to me... Croven didn't even seem to mind it that much. Maybe I was the problem then. I probably shouldn't have taken things so seriously. For I could have my thoughts to myself much longer though someone opened one of the stalls behind me. I hadn't even noticed someone was here. It's a good thing I wasn't thinking out loud. She approached the sink to wash her hands, and I realized it was... Twyla? Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you here. Doesn't seem to really to be your type of event. No offense. I could say the same about you. What are you doing here? I come here a lot, actually. Really? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Well, it's not a lot. I just meet up with some friends here every once in a while. It's where they like to be. How about you? Croven wouldn't like if you found out I was talking to Twyla right now. I don't know how Twyla feels about him, so it might not be the best time to bring him up to her. Oh, I was just invited by a friend. I never have been to one of these places, so I thought it could be nice. But it's really loud out there. And my friend brought some of his friends and they're what? I don't know. Obnoxious, maybe? I don't know. It just feels mean to say, but they feel kind of mean to me. Mean how? I don't know, like comparing me to Bloody Mary and stuff. Gross. That sucks. That's why I'm in here, actually. I don't really want to go back out again. I can do you a favor if you would like. Oh, my friends and I, we actually sit in the VIP area. It's a lot more chill over there, for the lack of a better word. Wait, you're actually inviting me? We haven't even known each other for that long. VIP rooms are expensive too, aren't they? It's fine. We're going to be working together, right? So we should help each other out. Besides, I have a feeling you're really not gonna come back to this place after tonight. So I don't think anyone will be bothered by you just being here one time. Should I do? Twilight's offer does sound very appealing, but Craven invited me here. Should I really leave him alone? I know he's with friends and all, but what if he starts wondering about me? And if he finds out I was hanging out around Twilight, he might get upset with me again. Our relationship was just starting to get better. I don't want him to get mad at me again. What should I do? Please don't steal. That's hilarious. I'm gonna leave this episode here on that little bit of a cliffhanger. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this episode. Check out my other stuff. I Can't Talk. Have a great day and bye.